we've got ourselves a PE class to do. But wait a minute, where's our teacher? And what's that on the board? Oh man, look at that. I was behind the camera. Sorry about that. I wanted to make sure you could read this here because, friends, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to play some cards and exercise at the same time. How cool would that be? We're going to use something that you have at home, such as your body, and hopefully something else you have at home, such as a deck of cards. All right, well, I happen to have my deck of cards somewhere. Let's see. Here they are. Okay, here's my deck of cards. 52, just like I was hoping. Okay, I've got 52 cards in this deck. There are aces, twos. Do you know what you call twos if you're a card player? Yeah, you call them deuces. So I got myself some deuces here. I've got 3s, 4s, 5s, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I've got what we call the face cards. So if you're not familiar with playing cards, we got ourselves a jack. Well, a jack kind of looks like this. All right? And Jack's got a lady friend we call the queen. And the queen, well, she has this big guy watching over him from time to time, called the king. All right? No jokers allowed. No, we're not going to have jokers in our game, although there are games you play with jokers. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to do some warming up, and then I'm going to have my deck of cards right here next to this list. Because whatever card I flip over on my deck, that's telling me which of the exercises I get to do. So I want to make sure that I shuffle my cards really well. Now let's take a look at what we have here first, okay? I'll just read over them here. If you flip over an ace, we're going to do something called over and under. And I'll explain what that is as we go. You're going to be hopping if you flip over a 2, backwards and forwards. You'll be walking in crab walks across the floor if you get a 3. If you flip over a 4, you're going to be hopping on one foot side to side 5 times each. And then if you get a 5, you're going to do big jumps off the ground. Number 6 is hopping again, but this time you got to hop while spinning around in a circle. That's going to take a little extra coordination. And then number 7, we're going to roll on the ground. We're just going to roll over, but here's the thing with the rolling. We can't let our feet or hands touch the ground while we roll around. If you get an 8, you're going to pretend to be the hand on a clock, and your hands have to move all the way around the clock while your feet stay in the center of the clock. Then if you have a 9, we're going to do some type of high kicks like we're cheerleaders or something. And then if you get a 10, we've got to walk heel to toe with no looking. We got to do it with our eyes closed. That's going to be kind of a balance exercise. Now, if you get yourself one of those face cards, a jack, well, we're going to be using a ball, and you got to pull it around your body, kind of like you're a Harlem Globetrotter, if you know those basketball players. Got to get some fancy moves with the ball. And if you get a queen, well, you got to dribble with the ball. And I'm going to try and dribble between my legs. I want to get really fancy, but if you want to just dribble and just bounce the ball off the ground, well, you can do that too. And then lastly, the king. The king is all about skipping. So we're going to get our skipping groove on if we flip over a king. Here's what I'd like to do, though. You know, I have my deck of cards here. What you may want to do, well, is for one thing, teach me how to shuffle better. That card just jumped out of there like it was a magic trick. But what I was saying is that if you have a deck of cards at home, what I'd like you to do then is go ahead and, if you ask your parents' permission, of course, but get the deck of cards for you to play along with me. And maybe, speaking of your mom or dad or whatever grown-ups in the house with you, they might want to do this too. So you can invite them to join in on the fun. And what you might want to do is, well, there's a whole bunch of ways to do this. You could do the same exercise as I do when I flip over the card, or if you've got a deck of cards at home, we could go together at the same time, flip over a card, you do your exercise, and then I'll do mine. And, well, if there were more people here, which unfortunately there isn't right now, I'm just kind of by myself, but if there were more people, I might want to have one or two other people play along with me too. And so, well, why don't we get warmed up? I'm going to move way back here because I have a feeling you can still see me. You know what? I'm going to take my socks off because, whew, my little piggies have not been breathing all day long. They've been kind of nestled up in these little sleeping bags. So it's time to let my piggies free. In fact, let's warm up the piggies. Can you get your toes to lift off the ground? And then can you touch them to the floor? Can you pull them off the floor without your feet lifting up? Can you just do your big toes? Whoa. Okay, all the toes? And then just the big toes. I bet if you asked your grown-ups in the house to do this, they may have a harder time than we do. Okay, and then from there, I'm just going to go up onto my feet. So I lift my heels off the ground, and now my toes are on the floor. And then I just want to slowly lower quietly back down until they just barely touch, and then go back up again. And then slowly lower down until they touch, and then go back up again. Let's do that one more time. We're going to slowly lower down to the floor until they touch and then go back up again. All right. Let's see. We've got this exercise called over and under. That's on our list. And what that is going to involve is we've got to duck down and then we've got to step over. So I'm going to set that up for me. But before I do, why don't we warm up that way? Because that's going to be one of our exercises. So you're going to take a step and you're going to duck under the fence and then come up to the other side and then you're going to step over the fence with both feet. Now, I'm going to imagine that this fence is going to give me a little shock or a tickle if I touch it. So I don't want to touch it. I got to get my foot way over on both sides, and then I've got to go down low to get under it. Okay, I've got to reverse directions now. I'm going to get under it and go this way, and then I've got to step over and over. I'm going to go under it another time. Why am I talking that way? It sounds like it's a lot of work. I guess I could just talk normally as I do this. Instead of sounding like Grandpa, who's got to get down really low, and then, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can reach. Hey! Yeah, there's no reason for me to talk like that. That's kind of funny. Well, we do have hopping in our future, I think, depending upon what card we choose. Let's just start by bouncing. Can you just bounce up and down? Almost like we're jumping rope. Do you ever jump rope at home? Or at school sometimes? Well, that's pretty good. Can you jump with your feet further out? Can you jump with them close together? Can you jump with them going forward? Can you get the other foot to go forward? Can you jump, not going apart, but what about jumping with them crossing in front of you? Or the other side crossing in front? Woo! Well, that sure warmed some stuff up for me. I know that. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? We've got jumps. All right, we're going to try some jumps. But you got to be quiet like, some of my favorite characters are called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know if you've heard of them or not. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donato, all those guys. All right, so here's what I'd like you to do. We're going to be Ninja Turtles. And you're going to jump, but land quietly like a ninja. Ready? Do it again. Jump. One more time. Jump. How did you do? Could you land quietly? It's a lot harder to land quiet than it is to land boom, like maybe the great, incredible Hulk. Okay. We're going to be on our bottoms for a moment because one of the exercises that we might get is that number 3 card, crab walks. So you're going to be walking like a crab. But crabs walk sideways, don't they? So I guess I could walk that way or that way. Let's do that one more time. Can you walk this way and that way? That's pretty good. So we've got over-unders. Maybe I should set that up right now. Tell you what, I'm going to go get a couple chairs. And for you at home, if you want to see if mom or dad or any grown-up that's with you can do the same thing, that would be kind of cool. They could help you. I'm going to get a couple chairs like this. Oh man, that's a lot of under-over for me. But I've got myself, well, I don't have a broomstick, I guess. I've got just the wooden stick here. So can I go under? Whoa. And then can I go over? Okay. So that's really low for me. Tell you what, I'm just going to check the camera to make sure you can see me. Oh, yes. That's going to be great, just like that. What do you think, friends? I think that's going to work great for me. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the game off. Let's just do it. I'm going to flip over a card, and we've got to do that exercise together. But if you have your cards at home, okay, you flip yours over. I'm going to do what's called cutting the deck. I'm going to just take one chunk of cards and put it on the bottoms, just so I know that no one has touched my deck in a way I don't want it to. Okay, here we go. Whew, starting with the queen. What do we have to do? Oh, we've got to dribble. Here's my ball right over here. Okay, if you have a ball, I'd love for you to get it. Now, this ball doesn't have as much air, but let's see what I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I want you to do right now, okay? I'm going to try and do it between my legs. I'm going to get a little bit fancy here. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to put that ball right down, and I'm going to grab myself another card. It's a 7. You know, if I grabbed another queen, what do you think I should do? I should dribble the balls again, right? If I get a queen followed by the same card afterwards, I just do the same exercise. Okay, a 7. We're going to do the rollovers. Okay. With the rollover, what I'm going to try and do is lay here, and I can't let my hands or my feet touch the ground, and I've got to roll all the way over and all the way back. All the way over and all the way back. That's 2. I'm going to go for 5 of them. Can you do it with me? 3. Don't let your toes touch. Don't let your fingers touch. 4. Oh. And if you want to go all the way across the room, you go ahead. But that was 5 for me. Oh, I'm feeling my body warming up. 3. Well, time to get a little crabby. I'm going to get crabby. Not crabby like that. I mean crabby like this. I'm going to put my hands and feet on the ground now. Oh, isn't that funny? I just had an exercise where I wasn't supposed to touch the ground with my hands and feet, and now I have another one where I am supposed to touch. Okay, I've got to walk across the room in this crab action. Oh my gosh, go right up to the camera. Whew. And now I'm going to try and go backwards. Oh, yes. Oh, I know why crabs are so crabby. This is not as easy as it looks. Okay, I just crab walked across the floor. I'm glad it wasn't the ocean floor, that's for sure. Now I've got a 2. I've got to hop 5 times forward and backwards. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we got to switch to the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so for some of the older kids, if you want to do that with one eye closed, you could try that. Or if you want to try and jump a little bit higher back and forth, as long as you have control and you're doing it safe, but maybe a little challenging, well, then I'm all for that. Okay. 6. Are you kidding me? We got more hopping to do. Who put all the hops in here? I just did 5 hops forward and backwards. Now I've got to do 5 hops where I'm rotating. Oh, you know, I like this tape right here on the floor. I'm going to try and hop and switch to the next line, and switch to the next line, and I'm just going to go all the way around in this circle. Hey! Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Hop and turn, hop, turn. And I'm going to do my best not to have my other foot hit the ground until I'm done. Well, how did you guys do with that? That was a lot harder than going forward or backwards. Definitely. Number 10. Oh, okay. Number 10. What does that one say? We've got to walk across the room with our eyes closed, with our toes going heel to toe, with our feet going heel to toe. Okay, my head may cut out, but I promise I'm going to keep my eyes closed the entire time. But before I start, I want to look at my path that I'm going to be traveling in, and I want to make sure there's nothing in my way. And if you've got friends that are with you right now, like sister, brother, or cousins that are living with you, make sure that you guys play nicely. There's no tripping or anything like that, okay? Because we're going to have some fun here. Okay, I'm going to have my heel toe like this, and my eyes have to stay closed. Wow. Okay, I can tell I haven't done this in a long time. Maybe in the middle of the night when I get out of bed and want to go get a drink of water and can't see where I'm going, but even then there's a little moonlight. This time, whew, there's very little that I can see. Wow, okay. Well, that was actually kind of fun. I'm glad I didn't run into anything. Let's do, whoa, queen. I got more ball dribbling. How about we dribble the ball while being on our knees this time? And I'm going to go from one hand to the other, back and forth. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Oh, look. Okay, I'm glad that's not on the game right now, but that's something we're going to practice for sure. Oh, the queen's buddy, the jack. We haven't had this one before. The jack is a ball orbit, or it's around the back. So what you have to do is with the ball you have at home, you got to swing it around your body and have it so that you go hand to hand like that. We got to go 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I like going that way probably because I'm maybe better at it going that way, but let's try the other side. And it's okay if I'm not as good going the other way. It just gives me a reason to practice that side more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It actually got better the more I practiced it. How cool is that? All right. What? How many queens are in this deck? My goodness. This is my 3rd queen. I guess I really need to work on my dribbling. Okay, I'm going to try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoo, I might try out for a basketball team. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got to do one more. That didn't count. 5. Okay, 5 ball dribbles. Getting kind of fancy, I know. Oh, we have a 7. Did you ever hear deja vu or Groundhog Day? Kind of you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over? I'm glad there's only 4 7s in the deck, but I've got to do my rollovers again. Okay, laying on my tummy with my hands and feet off the ground, I'm just going to roll over and roll back. 1, roll over, roll back. 2, and if you want to roll across the ground, all the way across the floor, across the room, you go right ahead. I think I have 1 or 2 more. I'm going to do 1 more just for the heck of it because I don't know what number I'm on. I think that's 5 or 6, but I'm glad I completed it. We have a 10. I'm walking with my eyes closed again. Okay, this time I'm going to make it a little different for me because there really are no rules to having fun here. We just got to move our body in different ways. In fact, before I walk with my eyes closed, I want to talk about the exercises that we're doing. There's hopping and jumping and crawling, either like a crab or rolling around. These are all things that everyone should be able to do. So I know that you kids are really doing well with it, but that's why I would invite you to bring your grown-ups into the exercise too, because some of these movements they've forgotten. They've gotten older and they don't kind of play like kids anymore, and this is all fun to play like kids. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stay low with my eyes closed. I'm going to try and walk with 5 all the way across the room, down a little bit lower. That's it. Now, if something's in your way, I know there's something there. There it is. I feel it. Okay, I knew it was there. But I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to keep on trying to keep my balance. It's a lot harder doing it way down here. I don't know if you noticed that yourself. But, okay, I'm going to stop there. Whoa! Did you see where I went? I did not go in a straight line. I guess we use our eyes to help us go where we're going, to keep us from going off there. Well, I guess eyes are an important thing after all, because without them, boy, that's harder. Okay. Hey, we got another 6. I swear, I shuffled the deck. These cards are all coming up. Well, I've got a pair of 6s, a pair of 7s, 3 queens, a pair of 10s. Boy, if I knew how to play poker, I think I'd be doing a pretty good job there. Let's do the 5 rotating jumps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, here I go again. Other way with the other foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hey, somebody turned the camera on me. Okay, boom. Crab walks across the floor. Do you know how many exercises I put on the board? Let's see. There's the ace. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10. Plus the jack, the queen, and the king. So that's 3 more. 10 plus 3 is 13. Okay. There's 13 exercises on the board. How many suits are in a deck of cards? We've got, well, let's see. We've got clubs, hearts, diamonds, and spades. That's 4. So I've got 4 groups of 13 cards. Carry the 5, 52. Oh, I don't think we have time to do all the cards. 52, that's crazy. But if you want to, I mean, I guess you can. But I do want to do a few more. I want to do some that I haven't done before. Let's see. A 5. Yes! We haven't done 5s yet. This is the big jump. The big jump. You know, a few weeks ago, Spider-Man was here, and he was doing some kind of Hulk exercise where I think he was smashing. But the thing I love about the Hulk is he jumps way off the ground for like miles. So I'm going to just pretend to be the Hulk when I go for my big jumps. All right, 5 big jumps. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wow. I'm leaving the planet. 4 and 5. Whew. All right, anybody still up there? We'll wait for you to land. Okay, great. Whoa, the ace of spades. All right, what are the aces again? Over, under. All right. Well, I think for me, the over is the easy part. The under, well, that's another story. Here I go. Over, under. Oh, try not to touch the pole next time, buddy. Under, over. Oh, the biggest part of my body will almost hit the stick. We're going to go under again. Like it's a laser beam. Don't get singed. Ooh, I got one more. Get under, get under, get under. Oh, oh, I burned my backside. The laser hit me. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh, Jack. Jack. Here we go. Round the back. 1. Let's go the other way. 2. Other way. 3. 4. 5. Well, wait a minute. Last time I did 5 in one direction, and then I did 5 in the opposite direction. And this time I just did 5 in total. I should probably do another 5 in total. Opposite side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! If I had a basket, I think I'd shoot it in right now. Big jumps again. Time to be the Hulk. Here we go. Ready? Smash. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew. Wow. Feel my legs on that one. Whoa, I got a 9. Oh, I'm so excited. We haven't had a 9 yet. 9's like a high kick. Anybody out there a cheerleader? Okay. I'm going to just try and keep my leg. Whoa! Oh. Glad I have high ceilings. Don't want to break my toes on the ceiling. So I'm just going to lift my leg up like that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand out there just in case my foot wants to go flying, I can stop it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, there are my high kicks. What else do I have? Are you kidding me? I think this is my 3rd or 4th, 7th. I really like to roll. I think that's what the deck is telling me. We want you to be like a burrito. Yeah, a bean and cheese burrito. Roll it up and put it in the aluminum foil. Roll another bean burrito and save it for a friend. And rolling over, there's 3 bean and cheese burritos. Hold the jalapeno. Oh, I think I've got one more after that. Last one, this is going to be the Burrito Supreme. Yes. Oh. Carne asada, por favor. 3. Time to get a little crabby again. How are we doing so far with your deck at home? Are you pulling up the cards like this? It's fun, isn't it, right? This is like one of the funnest card games I can think of. Because there's no winning or losing. It's just having fun. It's not like I have to try and be better than anybody else. I just want to be better than myself than the last time I did this. And I think with practice, that's exactly what's happening. My crab walking was phenomenal. It was remarkable. It was amazing compared to my first crab walk, would you say? I do. Oh, time for the king. Remember what the king likes. He is the king of skipping. What? Wait a minute. You can't tell me that some of the grown-ups don't know how to skip. Because I don't think they started as grown-ups. They really started as kids, right? And all kids know how to skip? You have somebody that doesn't know how to skip? Okay, so we're going to teach them how to skip. Because skipping, when you really think about it, is just 2 things. You take a step, and then as soon as you take a step, you hop on that same foot. And then take a step with the other foot, and you hop off that foot too. So let's do that together. I'm going to be here. I'm going to step, hop, hop. I'm going to step on this foot and hop, step on this foot, hop, and then all I have to do is go a little faster. Step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. That should be a ringtone on your mom's cell phone. Step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. Answer the phone. Step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. Hello, you've reached Mary's cell phone. She cannot get to the phone right now. Please leave a beep. Okay, where are we now? Oh, I think we have time for maybe 3 more cards after this, do you think? Yeah, I agree. Three more, definitely three more. So we've got a 9, and that means we're kicking it high. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. All right. 3 more cards. Tell you what, I'm just going to shuffle them out. There's one. I'm going to pick a card, any card. Ooh, there's a pretty blue one inside of a red deck. I like that one. And let's put, okay, I couldn't see what cards they were. Those are the 3 we're going to work with to finish off this wonderful workout you've been doing. Should we save the blue one for last? Definitely save the blue for last. We'll treat it like it's our dessert. Okay. Jack, me boy. Jack is in the house, and that means we've got orbits going on. All righty. Orbit. I guess I could orbit around my head or orbit around. Whoa, why don't we try a little around the head, a little around the back, a little around the head, a little around the back. That's crazy talk. What are you doing? There's only supposed to be one way of moving around your body. Au contraire, mon frère. No, no, no. There's many ways, and this is the other way. I'm going to go in the opposite direction. Here we go. Around the back, around the head, around the back, around the head, around the back, around the head. I'm going crazy. Whew. That was something else. Okay. 2 cards left. Should I choose the red? Well, I think so, sir. Oh, we're saving something near the end for something we've never done. Number 4, that's hopping, but we have to go side to side. Wait a minute. I thought we could just hop, like skipping. No, that was hopping with stepping. Oh, I thought we could hop forward and backwards. Well, we did that. We hopped forward and backwards. But then we also hopped around in a circle a couple different ways. So who's to say we can't hop sideways? Well, I'm not going to argue that. I love hopping. Okay. Now, I could kind of hop and land on one foot and then hop and land on the other foot. I guess, tell you what, this is near the end. Let's do that. Let's try 5 of those, but then let's switch it up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that was really just doing 2 on one leg, 3 on the other. What if I did 5 on one leg only? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that would be unfair if I let my right leg not do that. My left leg is very happy with that, so let's make the right leg happy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, isn't that something else? Okay, friends, the blue card. What do you think it's going to be? I'm not going to look. All I see is blue. What is it? I don't know. I feel like it's an 8. Oh, not quite. It's a 10. And we're going to end with 5 steps with our eyes closed. Okay, make a little noise out there so I can hear you and I can come to your voice. Because last time I went off to Mars or somewhere. Okay, here we go. Fine. Use the force, Luke. Use the force. That's right. Go to the light. I can hear your voice calling out right now. I'm almost there, Mama. I'm almost there. It's definitely easy. Whoa, watch what you're saying. Don't be saying something's easier. Oh, wait a minute, where'd I go? I went off again. Did you move your voice over there somewhere? Wow. Well, that's going to be it for our exercise today. But you know what's cool about this? Is that you did a whole bunch of wild, crazy things. Even if we didn't get to do all the things on the list, we got to roll around. So that was really kind of fun and cool, and I got a little dizzy, so that was kind of fun too. We got to hop in a whole bunch of directions, so that was really good for my coordination. I got to jump and really be powerful and explosive. I got to crawl, so I had to really work on my coordination in that way. What else? Oh, I had to go over and under. How was over and under for you? Did you use something as low as I did? We did hops and crab walks and high kicks. Yeah, I'll probably feel those tomorrow. But there are some things that we didn't do on here, but that's okay. You can make up your own movements and do the same thing tomorrow with your family if you'd like to. You can all even pick different movements that you each have favorites of doing. And you can team up, so half the team gets one half of the deck of cards while the other gets the other half, and you can kind of have a race who can get through all 26 of each decks. Right? 26 and 26 is 52, yes. It's some pretty advanced math, but I think I got that one right. Okay, that is it for our kids class this week. As you can tell, each week we do something a little bit different, because I don't like the same thing over and over. I need to have something different. Every time I go to a restaurant, I don't want the same meal over and over. I mean, French fries are nice and all, but boy, for breakfast, no. I got to have something different every time I exercise, just so my body goes, well, that's something we haven't done before. Why don't we get good at that? That's right. I'm going to try and challenge you at home to come up with different movements for your card game this week. Good luck. And be safe, be healthy, and really help your family around the house, because this is the time that we need to help the most. Have a great day.